another accounting video, and still no filing. This is going to be interesting when I do start to make the filing. Regarding the latest two videos on accounting, the yearly budget and the monthly checklist, the yearly budget gave me some amounts to in reduce expenses and increase in income, but the next 6 months gave me others, because I'm going to have expenses in the next 6 months that are not yearly. They're just going to happen in these months, and that means that I'm going to have to reduce even more the expenses and increase even more the income. So I had like a template for the next year, which I was going to start in September. But as I made the next month's budget, as accordingly to the monthly checklist video, I realized that in order to be okay for the following 6 months, I need to reduce the expenses and earn more. And that's going to be applied on the yearly budget template I had. So I had reduced things to a certain amount, and now I need to reduce things to an even lower amount. And I had decided I needed to earn a certain amount, and now I've realized I need to earn an even higher amount. When I was only dependent on a salary, that was hard to do. Now that there is a salary, I work on my own, I can try and increase the income. Plus, I'm not saying no to an extra job or two, because the increase has to be quite a lot in order to cover the expenses and the reduction as well. But the reduction gets pretty close if I manage to deal with debts. So if I manage to get one or two extra jobs to pay off debts, I will be able to reduce the amount quite a lot. And by reducing it, I can then just have one more extra job, or just increase the income of my work by myself job, and because it will even up. But at the moment, I need to look at both ends, and consider getting an extra job to make sure I'll reach the income goals. Now, this may sound a bit silly, but it's revealing. It's revealing of why I was always struggling. I mean, one considers to consider next month was already a lot, but it was just the expenses, the foreseen expenses right around the corner, and not how that affects my life in 10 years, and nor how it's going to be in the next 6 months. And having these two long-term and short-term visions, so to speak, allows me to make better decisions today. And there are some behaviors that imply expenses that I'm going to change, because they don't provide me enough. It's that I don't value them as much as I value the things I'll be able to do with the money I'll be able to save or earn if I change my behavior. And those things I want to do are more important than these that I'm doing, that are completely I'll forget about them in 1 hour, 2 hours after. So it's sort of like changing the short-term pleasures for the long-term ones in a but not in a difficult way, in a smooth way. I'm not going to give up living. I'm just going to change things that are not good, improve the things that can be better, and that's always a good thing, isn't it? To improve the things that can be better and stop doing the things that aren't good. That's always a good thing. The funny thing is, I'm going to do them by looking at. I'm doing them by looking at the accounts. It's, it's a lot. It's a lot more to be said to money.